new here, my name is Debbie and I am a plant-based RN. And on my channel you're going to find quick and easy whole food plant-based recipes. If that sounds good to you, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, and be sure to follow me on Instagram. Also check out all the links below in the description box for all of the resources I offer. There's discount codes down there and some really cool things that you might want to check out. So today I'll be doing two different recipes. These recipes were filmed on 2 different days, and I was in one mood on the first day and another mood on the second day. So these videos don't really have a theme, they don't really go together, so if that seems a little confusing, that's why. So the first video I'm going to show you how to veganize a recipe, and in the second video I'm going to do a really delicious cheesy creamy casserole. Both recipes are really easy, so I hope you follow along. Let's get started. I'm going to show you how to veganize a recipe, and this is so simple. Now I'm going to be using my gluten-free Bisquick pancake and biscuit mix. I don't use this very often, but you know what? I have it in my pantry, and when I'm in a pinch, I use it. And there's no shame in that, people. There's no shame in using a pre-packaged pancake mix. So there you go. So on the back it says we need a cup of Bisquick, I've got here, 1 cup of milk, I'm going to use soy milk, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. So to substitute something for the vegetable oil, we're going to be using applesauce, okay? And for substituting with oil, it's 1-to-1. This says 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, then we're going to use 2 tablespoons of applesauce. It also calls for 1 egg, and to substitute for 1 egg, we're going to use a 1/4 cup of applesauce. Now you can use banana, there's other things you can use, but I have this applesauce. I like these little snack packs, and that's what we're going to do. So let's get this all going. Oh, and because I'm extra, I'm adding some protein powder. So I'm going to add in, so this is for the egg, then this will be for the oil, and then we're going to add in the protein powder. And this is unflavored, so if you want to use a vanilla one, you can. And then I've got about 1 cup of plant milk. If you want it thinner, you're going to add some more water or more plant milk. Then we just use the whisk and go to town. I like using the Bisquick because it's got all the stuff in there that I need, baking powder and all that. And it's just easy. I know throwing together a pancake batter in your blender is super easy, but sometimes I don't even have that time, okay? And I've just got to get it together. And I know there's, people out there, we're busy. All right, I'm gonna finish mixing this up, get my griddle out, and we're gonna make some pancakes. All right, I've got my Bella griddle. If you don't have a griddle, just use a non-skillet pan. And I'm going to use a 1/3 cup here to put my pancakes on. You could use a 1/4, whatever you want. If you want to put blueberries, you can. I'm just going to decorate it with some blueberries and strawberries at the end. If you don't have any problems with wheat, then you can use whatever kind of pancake mix you want. And it's just great to have on hand. You can wait till one goes on sale, keep it in your pantry, and then you're ready. All right, we're just gonna let these cook. They're already starting to bubble up a little bit. And then I'll show you how I decorate them. All right, guess what? Finished product. And I just put some strawberries and blueberries. I'm not using any syrup, peanut butter. These are just perfect just like this. The applesauce gives them some sweetness, so I'm good. But do you, and if you want to put chocolate chips in there, do whatever you'd like. It's totally customizable. I got 10 pancakes out of this recipe. All right, let's dig in and just look at the deliciousness. Look how fluffy, yummy. Oh my gosh. So good. Now I know these aren't the perfectly healthy, whole food kind of a pancake mix, and that's okay to do once in a while. Give yourself a break, okay? You don't always have to use oat flour or grind them yourself. If you're in a pinch, just do this. I mean, no shame here. All right, I'm gonna go enjoy these and then I will see you in the next recipe coming up. So to make this casserole, so I'm just gonna be using items that I have on hand and things that need to be used up. So I had a couple carrots, I've got a few of these red potatoes, I've got a couple heads of broccoli, I've got a little bit of cheese sauce left over, and I'm gonna add to that, I'm gonna make like a cashew cream kind of a sauce, and we're gonna mix those two together. And then I'm just gonna put it in a casserole dish and bake it, and it's gonna be, I think, delicious. I'm also gonna add some chickpeas in here. So I'm just gonna chop these up bite-sized pieces, I think. And then I'm going to parboil the potatoes and the carrots for about 5 minutes. And then I'll add in the broccoli and I'll let that go for 3 or 4 minutes just so it's, you know, a little bit soft, because I want these vegetables to be nice and soft in the casserole and not really al dente. So I'm just gonna chop these up and then start parboiling, and then we're gonna make that cashew cream. It's not really a cashew cream, but it's something similar. So I will be right back. All right, I've got everything chopped up. I'm gonna start with the potatoes and the carrots. And I'm just gonna let these come to a boil and let them go. I cut them up pretty small, so I might just go like 3 to 4 minutes. And then I'm gonna add the broccoli and let that go for about 3 minutes. So to make this kind of creamy sauce, I'm gonna be using a half a cup of aquafaba, because I'm using a can of chickpeas in this casserole. So I just poured off a half a cup, the juice from that can. And then I've got a 1/4 cup of cashew powder. If you don't have cashew powder, you can use like a half a cup of cashews. You just want to soak them. I like to just put some boiling water over them and let them sit for about 30 minutes. I've got some lemon juice. I've got some salt. And then I'm going to put in 1 cup of vegan Greek yogurt. Then I'm going to add some water. I'm going to start with a half a cup and see what the consistency is. Now my cheese sauce is pretty thick, so this doesn't need to be super thick. All right, let's blend it up. Okay, this is perfect, and it will thicken up as it sits. So as soon as the veggies are all done, we're gonna put this casserole together. So I almost skipped a step. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix the cashew creamy sauce with the cheese sauce, get them all warmed up together, and then I'm gonna pour that all over the veggies. And this is already getting thicker. And we may have to add water, so we'll just have to see. And we'll just whisk it together. And I'm on medium heat. All right, that's looking pretty good. And this is going to thicken as it cooks, as it bakes. All right, we just have a few more minutes for the veggies and then we'll be ready to put it together. All right, so the veggies are drained. I'm gonna put them all in here. I've got a can of rinsed and drained chickpeas, and we kind of want to level it out. Pour some sauce. And then I kind of want to mix it because I want to make sure it gets down to the bottom. so everything gets nicely coated. And just make sure everything's, you know, covered with some sauce. Now I'm going to cover this and let it cook for about 20 minutes. And then I'm going to take the cover off. And then I'm going to let it go for about another 15 minutes. So get it a little bit golden on the top. All right, let's pop this in the oven. Here we go, finished product. Looks delicious. Let's give this a taste. Mmm. Sauce is just creamy. A little tang there from the yogurt. Mmm. Really, really good. This is a great comfort food. It's almost like a chickenless pot pie. Like a chickpea pot pie, but without the crust. The vegetables are cooked perfectly. So a really delicious meal. I'm gonna have a little salad along with this, and it's gonna be perfect. So you'll have your starches, your veggies, and a little bit of protein from the chickpeas. So a really solid meal. I hope you liked this video. If you learned something, if you got value out of it, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And be sure to check out all the resources in the description box. I've got a brand new membership site, which I'd love you to check out. I've got an online course, newsletter, e-guide, Facebook group, so a lot of stuff going on down there, so check it out. If you made it this far in the video, please comment below with comfort foods, and that way I know you made it to the end with me, and I really appreciate it. Remember, all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate and your weight. Until next time, thank you. So today I'm going to be doing hello. So I'm going to show you, let me pull up my pants. I know throwing together a pancake in your blender, I know throwing together pancake batter in your oh my God, I'm silly.